Good morning, friends. Good morning to our friends on Facebook and Insta. I'm just going to close down my email. Happy Monday. It is Monday, the 17th of December. We are, 9 days away from Christmas and 15 days away from the brand new year. Hey, Penny. Wow, straight out of the gate. Good morning, Penny. So good to have your company here. Good morning. Who's this? Coletta Lou, welcome. Great to have you here. So we've got Facebook up here. We've got Instagram here. And we've got Tanja here. So my name's Tanja Jones. I'm a peak performance specialist for real estate and property professionals. And today's session is all about really powerfully setting you up for a brand new year. So if you are already starting to think about your goals for 2019, are you like me? Like, has this year just completely flown for you as well? Just give me a thumbs up if it has. So if you're starting to already think about your goals for 2019, perhaps you're developing your business plan, or you might even be starting your vision board. Who's ever done a vision board? Let me know if you've done one of those as well. Super, super powerful vision boards. There's actually some international research that shows if you have a vision board, or an image for what you want to create for your future, you increase your chances of achieving it by 67%. So this session is all about powerfully entering a brand new year. G'day, Duke. Good to have you here too. So consider that usually it's this time of year where people are starting to really sup boo, hey, New York City. It is this time of year where we all start thinking and reflecting on the year and what did we achieve or didn't achieve. What goals did we accomplish physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, in your business, in your relationships, in your health and wealth. And many people say, don't look in the rearview mirror when you're driving forward in your life. Well, this is the time, I reckon, to look in the rearview mirror and just assess. How did the year go? G'day, Jackie. Nice to have your company. How did the year go? Hey, Alice Scott. Have you had a good year? Have you achieved the goals that you set out? I know, Alice, you've achieved a big goal this year. Did you have some wins? Did you have some challenges? Morning, Lloyd. Great to have you here. So this is the time to just, as you're moving into a new year, take the time to look in the rearview mirror and check in. Now, I'm going to share with you a simple process, and if you like the process and you want more, whether you're on Instagram or on Facebook, good morning, Jackie. I've got a template that I can send you, but this is a super charged session that I've seen miracles occur. People that have done the process that I'm about to share with you have actually had phenomenal results happen within 3 days of completing what I'm about to share with you. So as you're driving into 2019, you want to take time to look in the revision mirror, review what worked, what didn't, what you want to shift, change, morph. Just give me a thumbs up. Are you starting to think about your goals for next year? Let me know on Instagram and on Facebook. So the subconscious mind, consider, hey Karen, the subconscious mind loves completion. It loves to pack things up. It typically has 3 files that it's working with all the time. Oh, we've got Jackie and Steve Bailey on the line. G'day, guys. Give me a thumbs up. Good morning. Hey, Penny, thank you. And our subconscious mind is always distracted, thinking like, what's on my mind? What am I thinking about? What's all the things that's on my mind? And the second folder is, how do I feel about everything that's happening in my life? And then the third folder is, how's my body physically? So it's really busy working in the background, trying to cross the T's and dot the I's so we can powerfully move forward. Now, think about it. We're about to complete 365 years of creating stuff. So there's a lot of things that might be incomplete in your mind, a lot of goals that you set for yourself, a lot of initiatives that you started and didn't finish, a lot of shoulds that never became musts, a lot of gonnas. Are you with me? Have you got a couple of gonnas? Good morning, Michael. Great to have you here for Mindset Mastery Monday. Have you got a couple of I'm going to do these and I should do this and I promise I'm going to do that, whether it's lose weight, save money, pay off debt, ask that girl out, end that relationship, whatever it is. Well, before we enter a brand new year, I invite you and myself to powerfully complete this year. And there are 4 things that we need to do to powerfully complete anything, whether it's the whole year, hey Michael, or whether it's a project, whether it's a sale of a house or a quarterly game in your business. There's 4 things you want to do to powerfully complete. Now, I will at the end of this session, if you want the template that I have, those that coach with me, you guys have this, Jackie and Steve, that's part of your homework, is to complete your completion exercise. So make sure that's done before next session. Hey, Christine. And those that don't currently coach with me, but you want the template, you just DM me after this and we'll make sure we get it to you. So if you've got a pen and paper ready, awesome. If you're driving, awesome. It's easy to remember. And when you pull over, DM me and we'll send you the template. If you want to powerfully create in a brand new year, if you don't want to be history repeating itself and make the mistakes from previously, Stephen, done, awesome. Last time I checked, it wasn't done, so I can't wait to read them. If you don't want to repeat the mistakes from this year or the years gone by, you want to do this process. So question number 1, and the template that I have is broken up into all the different categories of life. So it's super easy. You don't have to think about it, but it takes some time to fill it in, doesn't it, Jackie and Steve? You really have to reflect, but it's a powerful tool. I'm keen to, for you guys, for Jackie and Stephen who are on the call, so I've been calling you Stephen, just abbreviating like us Aussies do. We call the MCG the G because the MCG is not short enough. Just type in, what was the process like for you? What did you get from it? What did you learn? Some people find it really confronting because, you got to reflect on your life and what worked. And some people find it really useful. I started saying before, hey, Bridget, I started saying before that I've seen miracles happen after people have done this process. So I want to share a couple. One client completed this a couple of years ago, this process I'm about to share with you. And that same day, she had the media contact her to be featured on television, which was a goal of hers. Another client completed it within 2 days. She was headhunted for this massive, well-paying job in a different state, but something that was completely in alignment with what she wrote down. Other clients had just little and big wins occur within 7 days of completing it. So don't underestimate the power of completion. I think you're going to really enjoy it. So, hey Penny, Facebook and Instagram, maybe like that's super keen. So question number 1 in the art of completion, you want to ask yourself and reflect on, what have I created in 2018? What did you create for your health, your wealth, your business, your relationships, your hobbies, passions and interests, your personal development, your finances, as I said before, your wealth? What did you create? If you sit here and just reflect, and it may take a little concentration because I don't know about you, but this has just flown by like a meteorite. What have you created? It is critical as part of the journey towards success. It is critical that we stop and acknowledge the things that we actually have achieved, the things that we have created in our personal and professional life. Otherwise, we're just keeping moving forward and we're not sipping from the full part of the glass. Insta stopped. Had to log in here. We're happy wherever you are, Penny. You're welcome to be wherever we are. So that's the first question. And in the template that I'll share with you, it's really simple. You just fill in the gaps. The second question you want to ask yourself is, and this is a really healthy one, is what am I over? Like, what have I had enough of? What am I over regarding my thoughts, my words, my actions, those relationships, those situations, my finances, what are you done with? What have you had enough of? You want to capture those and write those down, and the template allows you to do that. The third question is, what have those things that I'm over taught me? This is the critical one, because if you ever entered a brand new year with great intentions, what's Jackie written? Took about 3 to 4 hours, but it was great. I had good pop moments. Yeah, it can. It depends on how detailed you get. So well done, Jackie. Did you do it in one sitting, or did you pepper it over a period of time? Good pop moments. Great to see that you got some pop moments. Can't wait to hear what they are. So the third question is, for me, it's the critical one. What did you actually, what are those things that you're over? What are they teaching you? Because if you don't stop to reflect about what you're over and what it's teaching you, guess what? You're going to repeat the same mistakes. You're going to have those things happen again for you in the future. So if you don't want 2019 to look like the things that happened in 2018 or previously that you didn't like, stop and reflect. What is it teaching me? Is it teaching you to be more disciplined? Is it teaching you to have integrity? Is it teaching you to say no? Is it teaching you to complete what you start? What are you learning from the things that you're over? That is pure alchemy there when you answer that question powerfully and honestly. How about you, Stephen? How long did it take you? And then finally, the final question is, what am I committed to creating next? Because consider to create is you're bringing to the distinction of creation is to bring something new into existence. So to bring something new into existence in 2019, we need to complete 2018. We need to tick off the T's and dot the I's and acknowledge the things we said we were going to do, like write a book, and we didn't finish it. Or we said we would lose 10 kilos and train every day, and we didn't quite get there. Or we said we would start dating and we were too scared. Whatever it is. Hey, Catherine, great to have you here. It was one sitting. Wow. Did yours take 3 to 4 hours too, Stephen? That's commitment. So what are you wanting to create for yourself in your future? That's the final question. And don't be stingy with yourself. G'day, Mama Stone. Don't be stingy. Be really creative. Think big. You know, what's that saying? If your dreams don't scare you, then they're not big enough. What is it that you want for yourself and your life for 2019? You know, for me, I've put health and vitality as number one. I've really worked hard this year, but it has been at the detriment to my health and vitality. I just didn't achieve the highest level of work-life blend. So health and vitality is number one. I've got some great health goals there, got some great family, travel and play goals, and of course, some really simple and solid business goals. By the way, keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Good morning, Priscilla. So consider, as we enter 2019, if you're up for creating the best life possible, you want to complete this life now. You want to complete this year. 4 questions you need to ask yourself. What did I create in 2018? What am I over? What have I had a gut full of that I really want to stop? What has this taught me, or what is it teaching me? And if you don't do that step, I promise you this, you will be history repeating itself next year, and you'll keep making the same mistakes until you learn your lessons. So there's a much easier way to do it. And then finally, what am I committed to creating next? So if you want the template that Jackie and Stephen have completed, I took longer than Jackie. I struggled with the first. Do you know what? Thanks for being honest about that, Stephen. You know, most of us, we're so busy looking forward that we don't stop and acknowledge the things that we have created and actually acknowledge ourselves. Good morning, lovely Priscilla. It's critical. It's like Pavlov's dog. You know, when you do something well and when you acknowledge yourself, it's really healthy for the subconscious mind. Morning, Paula. So good to have you here. So it's just really important, I think, moving forward. So as I said, if you want to create your best year yet, this is going to be your homework too, Paula, for your double whammy session to wrap up a huge year for you. What did you create in 2018? What are you over? What have you had enough of that you do, others do? That's your time to really park your funk. The most important one, what has it taught you? And then finally, What are you committed to creating for yourself and your life for the next year? There's so much we have to be grateful and thankful for. And you and I, we're creative souls. We can do amazing things, but it's very hard to do it when we're dragging the weight and the baggage from the previous year with us. So do yourself a favor. Wink, wink, link. Hi, lovely to have you here. I hope I pronounced that right. Do yourself a favor. Take the time, whether it's 3 to 4 hours that Stephen and Jackie did, G'day Artie, or whether it's 1 hour. It doesn't matter what it is. G'day Christy. Take the time to reflect, take the time to wave your pom-poms for yourself and what you achieved, take the time to get clear about what you're over, take the time to reflect on what it's taught you, and please take the time to consciously create what you desire for yourself. You're absolutely worth it. The fact that you and I are here is a freaking miracle. We have so much to be grateful for, especially in this country, in Australia, where I'm shooting this. But no matter where you are in the world, we've got, we're breathing, we're alive. So you and I are creative beings predominantly. We weren't born just to survive. We were born to completely thrive. So if you want some support to thrive for your next year, DM me or send me a message on Instagram, and we'll make sure we get the link of the completion exercise to you. So if you want a copy, on Google Drive, and you can just do this exercise for yourself, DM me on Instagram and Facebook, and we'll get the link to you. Wishing you much love for this Monday, if you're watching this in Australia, and hope that you have an amazing week. Please don't get caught up in the craziness of Christmas. Don't get yourself into unnecessary debt just trying to impress people. The biggest gift you can give people this year is your presence. So it's not the expense that counts, it's your energy that matters. So, there's a beautiful quote by Maya Angelou: people will forget what you said. They'll forget what you did, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. So how are you going to make your friends and family feel this Christmas as we are 9 days away? Karen George, I would love the template to share with my team this week. Yeah, great process. Good on you, Karen. Great for leaders to do with your people, to wipe the slate clean, learn our lessons, and really set some great intentions for 2019. Kate Ashton, looking forward to some reflection and amazing goals and planning for my best year ever. Boom shakalaka. Awesome. Love it. So if you found that useful, give me a thumbs up, give me some hearts, give me some love. Remember, these Mindset Mastery sessions are all for you. So if you want some free peak performance coaching tools, insights, resources, I'm going to be here, and I'm going to be here all of next year as well. So DM me a particular question. It's completely confidential. You're welcome, Penny. No names are mentioned, but if you've got a question around leadership mindset or just breaking through some subconscious blockages, then I'm here for you. I'm going to pump up the volume for coaching around releasing the subconscious blockages that sabotage our success next year. But I want to answer your questions. I want to get really super specific. So I hope that was of service. Let me know if it was. DM me if you want a copy of that template, and I wish you an amazing week. Much love. Go be great, and we'll see you next week for more Mindset Mastery Monday. Take care. See you to our friends on Insta, and goodbye to our friends on Facebook.